I'll hit the road, it's me and my four-wheeler. Chase the tides out on the blue sea. I'm riding high, and seeing is believing. I'm believing all while I am escaping with ET.
G'day and welcome to the show. This week I'm up in far north Queensland fishing the Hinchinbrook Fishing Classic. As you can see, got a nice big game boat. We'll be out chasing marlin and also doing some reef fish and a couple of tinnies to get onto those barra. We've got plenty of action on the show. Have a look at what's coming up. This week I haul in a whopper that puts the G in GT.
Holy mackerel.
That's a trevally. While my fishing mate meets his first marlin. I'm off on the ultimate boys weekend. Rent a Toyota from 4-wheel drive hire service and with 10 mates in tow, head to a North Queensland paradise. Our destination, Port Hinchinbrook, a resort township near Cardwell, halfway between Cairns and Townsville. We're here for the annual Port Hinchinbrook Fishing Classic, a tournament that targets billfish, reef fish and estuary species. On day one of the comp, we decide to try our luck offshore. We're heading out with skipper Rob McCulloch aboard Keith Williams' boat Black Magic, and we waste no time setting up on a sizable bommy at Kennedy Reef. Our first customer, a nice Spaniard. The bommy also offers up an assortment of reef species. Beautiful. They are an awesome eating fish.
Yeah, nice fish. Good work.
Good work.
Thanks.
But fish like these slaty brim and triggerfish aren't counted in the comp. And when it's the right species, it's the wrong size. Time to get trolling for some weighers. Benny the cook's having an awesome trip. It's his turn on the rod when the reel takes off and he's on to his first ever marlin.
Now we're going through the passages here just off Kennedy Shoal. And we're running a whole series of hard-bodied minnows. We had them out the back. And we said, oh yeah, you can always catch a marlin this way as well. Little marlins come flying by. Oh.
Just as Damo the Decky gets the tag ready, the fish takes a dive under the boat. It takes a few minutes of pumping to coax him back up. Ben's first marlin, and it's our only billfish for the day. It might not earn us any prizes, but it's always nice to come back into port flying a flag. After the break, it's all hands on the decky as a giant Trevor comes calling. The Port Hinchinbrook Fishing Classic is now in its 5th year and has attracted anglers from across Australia. I'm competing in the Club Marine team with a few mates, and today we're targeting trevally.
Well, I've decided to come into one of the reefs. We're going to throw a few poppers around. There's been some big bait schools around here. And our aim will be throwing, as you can see, this big Halco rooster tail. Shoot it out on this 15 to 24 kilo rod. I've got 30-pound braid on there, so I should be able to get a nice long cast and bloop these through the water.
To a big GT, this action looks like a wounded bait fish, so hopefully it'll come screaming through the water to nail it. We have a taker, and by the feel of it, the right species. It's another case of right species, wrong size. We're after fish over the 20 kilo mark if we've got a chance of taking out the queenfish and trevally category of the comp.
Nice fish to start with. First cast, they're coming hard. Oh yeah!
There's no shortage of hungry GTs around. And we're slowly edging closer to that 20 kilo mark.
Oh, yeah, hard work, very good. Oh, yeah, great, great. Oh, you go. Two up.
And we've hooked them both. I'm on at the bow.
How you going there, Andrew?
And the man with all the luck, my old mate Ben the cook, well, he's hooked up as well.
We've got a double header on GTs, one from the front, one from the back of the boat, and they're going in opposite directions. One's going to New Zealand, the other one's going to Carnival.
We're right next to a shallow reef too. Ben's luck runs out when his fish busts off.
One's busted off, but Andrew, we're going to go for yours.
Don't move the boat.
Hold my feet, someone. Don't hold his feet.
When we finally get my fish to the boat, it starts to look like Damo the Decky could be out of his weight class.
Go, someone get
Have him on the top. Come on. Beat him. Holy mackerel.
It's no mackerel, but a GT the size of a tank.
That is a horse.
I don't think that's going to fit in the keeper tank. I think he's the biggest I've ever caught on popper. There you go. That's a big fish.
right up there,
With weighing time approaching, we head back to the port to see how our GT measures up. "184 anglers fish the tournament, with an incredible array of species displayed at the weigh-in. Now, my moment of truth.
28.5.
28.5 clean. That's all right.
That's nice fish.
28.5 kilo clean. That's my biggest ever on a popper, and it's enough to win the category. The crew from Utopia took our champion team after landing 5 billfish and picked up this check for $15,000. Not bad for 3 days of awesome fishing.
Well, we've had a great trip here to the Port Hinchinbrook Classic. All the boys have had a ripper of a time, catching plenty of fish, including Cookie's first marlin. What a fantastic trip. I hope you enjoyed the show and look forward to escaping with you somewhere on the water next week. See you then.